The ultimate guide to the Savannah Way drive. Spanning over 3,700 kilometres from the Queensland coast to the Indian Ocean, the Savannah Way is Australia's most ambitious drive across the tropical north. Connecting Cairns to Broome, it cuts through 3 states and a cross-section of Australia's most diverse terrain. This is a route for well-prepared travellers seeking remote national parks, outback towns, geological landmarks, and cultural heritage sites, all strung along one continuous track from east to west. Leaving Cairns, the Kennedy Highway rises into the Atherton Tablelands, a fertile, elevated plateau known for its rolling green hills, rich volcanic soils, and cooler temperatures. Volcanic crater lakes like Lake Eacham offer early stops surrounded by rainforest. These still, circular lakes are ideal for a morning swim or a short walk beneath the forest canopy. Not far off, Mirima Falls provides one of the most photogenic scenes on the route, an 18-metre cascade surrounded by lush greenery that's easily accessed from the roadside. Continuing west along the Gulf Developmental Road, the route skirts the southern edge of the Gulf of Carpentaria and begins to dry out as you pass through Mount Surprise and into Undara Volcanic National Park. The lava tubes here, some over 20 meters wide and stretching for kilometers, were formed 190,000 years ago and are among the longest of their kind globally. A walking trail system provides access to collapsed sections and lava tube entrances. If you're up for a detour, turning south via the Forsyth Road toward Cobbold Gorge is more than worthwhile. This is one of Queensland's most unique geological formations, a narrow, steep-sided gorge carved into ancient sandstone. The gorge itself is only a few meters wide in parts and can be explored by boat or along a suspended glass bridge. The contrast between the vivid rock formations and the still waters creates an exceptional visual experience. Continuing west along the Wills Developmental Road, the route leads to Gregory and Boodjamulla National Park. Fed by freshwater springs, this narrow gorge cuts through red sandstone and supports a surprising belt of greenery. Canoeing reveals fig-lined cliffs and tropical vegetation in the heart of outback country. Crossing into the Northern Territory brings you to Mataranka in Elsey National Park, where thermal springs provide one of the journey's most comfortable stops. Bitter Springs, in particular, offers a clear, slow-moving creek ideal for floating beneath the palms, making it a welcome break after long stretches of open road. Continuing south on the Stuart Highway, the next major stop is Katherine, a logistical hub and access point for Nitmiluk National Park, home to the Katherine Gorge system. The gorge consists of 13 segments carved by the Katherine River through sandstone over millions of years. Kayaking, cruising, or hiking the escarpment provides varying perspectives on the site. Continuing west, the Stuart Highway links into Kakadu National Park. Kakadu spans nearly 20,000 square kilometres of rugged escarpments, floodplains, wetlands, and savanna woodlands, a vast and complex landscape shaped by monsoon rains, dry season fires, and ancient geology. During the dry season, river levels drop and access improves, opening up 4WD routes to places like Jim Jim Falls and Twin Falls. Remote bush camping is available in parts of the park, while seasonal boat tours on the South Alligator River offer an excellent way to experience Kakadu's wetlands and wildlife. Short walks at Ubia and Norlangi lead to some of Australia's most significant Indigenous rock art, including ancient artworks dating back over 20,000 years. Crossing into Western Australia via Victoria Highway, the road enters the East Kimberley. Kununarra and Lake Argyle mark the start of this next phase. Lake Argyle, Australia's second-largest freshwater lake, is man-made but ecologically diverse. Further west, Mirima National Park features dramatic sandstone formations with curved ridges and narrow passages, shaped by erosion over millions of years. These domes rise from the savannah just minutes from town. Just beyond, Elquestro Wilderness Park offers access to deep gorges, thermal springs, and panoramic lookouts over the Cockburn Ranges. Arriving in Purnululu National Park, you're met with one of the most striking geological landscapes in Australia, the Bungle Bungle Range, a vast maze of beehive-shaped domes striped in orange and black. These domes, made of sandstone and shaped over 350 million years, are striped by dark crusts of cyanobacteria and orange layers of oxidized iron. Following the Great Northern Highway, the route continues northwest into remote Kimberley country. The road tracks past the winding Ord River, a lifeline through the Kimberley's rugged interior, and continues toward Halls Creek. This stretch is defined by vast red rock ranges, winding creeks, and open savanna. Occasional waterholes and dramatic escarpments break up the drive, offering a strong sense of the Kimberley's raw scale and beauty. South of here lies Wolf Creek Crater, one of the world's best preserved meteorite impact sites and the second largest of its kind on Earth. Nearly 900 meters wide and over 120,000 years old, it rises subtly from the surrounding plains. It's a place of cultural significance and woven into Aboriginal creation stories. Further along the Great Northern Highway, the journey reaches Fitzroy Crossing, a key junction on the Fitzroy River and a gateway to the Western Kimberley. The region is known for its expansive floodplains, limestone gorges, and seasonal wetlands. West of Fitzroy Crossing lies Kambalan, a small but important service community that reflects the resilience of life in this rugged region. From here, the road continues toward Derby, one of the oldest towns in the Kimberley and a coastal outpost that signals the journey's final stretch. The mighty Fitzroy River can be explored by boat during the dry season, offering views of mangroves, birdlife, and saltwater crocodiles. The final stretch of the Great Northern Highway leads into Broome, where red cliffs meet turquoise water and the outback meets the sea. Cable Beach marks the end of the road with its famous camel rides and sunset views over the Indian Ocean. Nearby, Gontoom Point reveals sculpted red rock formations and dinosaur footprints exposed at low tide, while Roebuck Bay offers a peaceful place to reflect, the perfect spot to watch the sun go down on your Savannah Way journey. Subscribe today and discover more with Oz Escapes.